Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the bench with Gilly here, aka Model 10 Guy. So, some of you people are asking, because of this, why do I call it a big bird build? Well, usually we all build normal size kits like 1/48 scale planes, jets, 1/72, same thing, planes, jets. Or if you're building tanks, it's usually 72, 48, or 35th scale. So the reason why I call it a big bird build, because it's usually bigger than what we're normally building. And I like to start off the year with a nice big kit. So this year I'm going to be doing a 1/72 scale German submarine. As you can see, it's bigger than normal. I can't even get it on my desk or my bench. I'll give you a side view here. It is very long. So that's why I call them these my big bird builds. Doesn't have to be a plane, doesn't have to be a jet. It's just bigger than normal size kits. That's why I'm calling them big birds. Big builds. Whatever you want to call it. Anyways, back to the kit in hand. Here we are. We got a Type 19C40U190 German submarine sub. 72 scale. Again, can't get you in screen. 1/72nd scale. 183 parts. 106.3 centimeters long. Kit number 5133. So if you guys watched the little video I put up earlier of the open box, you guys know why I'm doing this one. And what do you say we get started? So here's one of the pieces here. As you can see, I'm going to try and get it to screen, which I can't, so mostly I'll be doing all this on my side view camera. And here's the two holes with, so it's coming in 4 pieces. And there you go. Let's get this out. It is 41 inches long. That's a big one. So anyways, here we go. We're going to start off with our main parts. Get these out of the way, then we'll grab our instruction book. Mystery manual. So we got a nice big booklet. Basic building instructions from REVELL. Steps, parts, the tools that you'll need to use, blah blah blah, and our famous color chart on REVELL. Here's the part call out. And basic starting instructions. We will be cutting and drilling. As you can see here, we got a little spots here, one little drill, a little cutting knife, and show you where everything's going to be drilled and where we should be cutting parts. And after I do all that, I'll come back to you guys and show you where we're at. Alrighty? Alright guys, so I decided to do a little mock-up here before we get started building. As you can see, it's this long. Got a couple clips holding it together. Didn't glue the ass end on yet, so bear with me. Voila. Let's get you into camera 1. See, still, as you can see, here's the back end. And back to camera 2 here, sorry. Anyways, got her all mocked up. That's how long she's going to be. And before we start getting into the build here, let's go back to camera 1. Start off here doing the torpedoes. That's the front here and 2 in the back. Again, you can't see them, but they're off camera there and off camera over here. So they want us to build all this, put the 2 halves together, and start our dorsal fins, whatever you want to call those. Keep going on. Then they want to put the propeller system on, steering, and finally we get up to part 17. So they want us to build all that before we build the cradle for the submarine itself. So until then, your submarine is going to be flopping around here like a little fish. Why did I show you guys that? Well, because this is why you read the instructions before you start building. As you see, we're going to have a bunch of assembly parts we can build. Conning tower. We're going to have all this built up. All the guns in that built up. And then all these can be thrown on together before that. And before you know it, we start the rigging. So, here's my little teaser for now. As you guys can see here. Go back to camera 2. Voila. So we'll jump to part 17. We'll get our little cradle built here, so should be standing up straight. And we'll come back after we get some parts built up for you. And that would be parts 2 and 3 and 6. And then we'll start putting this all together. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so far we got the part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 ready to go. And part 17, which is the sub cradle or sub stand, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's all bullshit. Anyways, so part number 2 looks a little crazy. As you can see here, I marked them all in order. So you start off with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you all done, and you should end up with a little piece like that. Same thing with part 3. It's a 4-piece system here. You put the 1, 2 together, then 3, then 4, and you get this little torpedo chute for their ass end. And step 5, we got the snorkel. We got the 2 bulkheads. We got the ass end here ready to go, still with the clamps, dry fitted. And we still got the main hull here, also dry fitted, clamped up. You can see there we cut those out. We drilled all the holes, 16 holes. I'm not cutting out these water ports, they're going to stay the same. Everything's going to be out of box build, nothing special. So when I return, we should have all this put together, and I'll show you how that looks when we're done. Alright guys, so we're going to start off on part 4. Going to glue the ass ends together with a bulkhead and a rear torpedo chutes. So bear with me and we'll get that done. Alright guys, now that we added torpedo chutes to the frame and the bulkheads, snorkel door, same thing with the other side. We got the rear end torpedo end all taped up. Bottom half is, or the back end is, glued together. Let's do the main hull and we'll come back. See you shortly. Okay guys, this is how I found it easier to glue the two halves together. Flip her over, add your clamps, and then she's nice and sturdy. And another little trick I'd like to show you guys. You know, our Tamiya bottles come with a glue applicator. Sometimes it's too short, so I like to save my old ones and add a little. And that way I can get this little piece into any tight little area I want. So in that case, we'll show you like this. So I can get down there in the creases from behind. Any little tight area, just add my glue like so, where the little glue bottle can reach. See? Anywho, there's my little tip for each video I show you guys. And when I come back, we should have this sucker all glued up and ready to go. See you shortly.